the humerus, and the upper leg and the lower leg. Let's just use simple terms.
Yeah, motherfucker, you should use really simple terms, because that's your fucking femur, not your fucking humerus. Your humerus is in your fucking arm.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
So as you can see, I'm on vacation. I wasn't actually going to make too many videos, but I was the other day, just sitting out here on the back deck. I was, scrolling through YouTube, looking to make some friends, of course. And I came upon Vince DeMont, or DeMonte, or whatever, the illegitimate son of Freddy Krueger. Anyway, I had never really watched him. I think I'd heard the name a couple times, but I hear he's like an old G of YouTube fitness or blah, 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 whatever, with something with ebooks or something like that. But, so, hey, always looking for more knowledge, I thought I'd watch a video. So I watched this video that I'm about to pull apart because it's fucking ridiculous, and it's on leg extensions. Now, I get the impression that Vince has a bone to pick with somebody. I can imagine who, but I'll leave that up to you guys. I will say this, Vince is a fucking idiot. In my opinion, of course, I wanted to get to that real quick. All this is in my opinion, of course. This is meant for comedy and satire and just, everything that I'm pulling in is under fair use, And YouTube, please leave this video. Anyway, I'm kind of surprised when I pulled this video apart at how idiotic this motherfucker is. He passes himself off as an expert, and here's the thing. I don't mind when people pass themselves off as experts when they actually fucking are, and apparently, a lot of people think that he actually is. He's got like 320,000 subscribers, although his viewership is really fucking low. Like, he's got like he's one of those channels that's got like 300 some odd, thousand subscribers, and like, 3,000 people watch his fucking videos. But, I don't know what Vince did to piss people off. Maybe it was that he just fucking spoke, because he certainly portrays in this video that he doesn't understand exercise or anything. He claims to be a biomechanic expert. I call fucking bullshit.
All right, this video is going to be very eye-opening, very different than anything you've heard before, so let's get into it.
Unfortunately for Vince, I have seen this shit before. Basically, what it's going to, this type of thing, basically. Basically, Vince is trying to separate himself from the pack because, people don't want to watch his shit because, frankly, he doesn't even look like he fucking lifts. And what this human Pez dispenser is about to fucking portray on us is his thought process on why the leg extension is fucking awesome. Better than the fucking squat. I don't know why these fucking idiots always try to pick apart on the fucking squat. One, it's not because, it's, my favorite exercise that I defend it. It's just so easily defended against these fucking fools. So
before we dive into the leg extension, we need to understand the 3 different types of force that we can create within our joints.
I love how it said no nonsense at the beginning there, and trust me, there's going to be a whole fucking lot of nonsense. It should just say no sense, because some of the shit that he comes up with is just fucking foolish. Like, it goes beyond. Here's the thing, when you see videos like this, when there's people that make errors, because there's just some egregious mistakes made by this fucking so-called expert, it amazes me when people make these kind of errors, and this video is obviously edited the fuck out of. This, like, I edit the fuck out of my videos, and that's just me splitting them apart. And I watched that motherfucker a bunch of times, so if there's an error or a mistake, I don't only pick it up, I'll re-record it, whatever, There's tons of mistakes that this dude should pick up on if he is any kind of fucking expert. He may have even spoke or anything like that, but no, he keeps it right the fuck in there. He's a fucking, it's unbelievable. So it goes past me thinking that he doesn't know, that he just missed it. It goes past the point that he doesn't fucking catch it because he doesn't know this shit that well. And while everybody's like, well, he's been doing this forever, yeah, that being popular does not mean you know what the fuck you're talking about, people. That's just the fucking truth. And I think Vinnie here is a really, really, really good example.
So when we're training in the gym, compression is when we add a barbell to our back and all the joints underneath that load are being compressed. So when you're doing a back squat, all your spinal muscles are being compressed.
Yeah, this human bottle opener doesn't look like he actually puts too much weight on the bar to compress his spine too fucking much, does he?
All right, when we're doing a pull-up, that's called distraction. That's when your joints are getting pulled apart. The only thing keeping you together are your ligaments and your muscles contracting to keep your body together.
Yeah, if Freddy Krueger Jr. here did more than just jack off to the pictures in his biomechanics books, he would actually know that there's these things called fucking tendons, And here's the thing, everybody's going like, oh, he just forgot about it. Yeah, this dumbass motherfucker, here's the fucking thing. I can tell you this right now. he is obviously talking to beginners, because he's certainly not talking to intermediates, because I don't know too many intermediate lifters that would look at him and be like, yeah, I need to listen to that guy. But so he's basically talking to beginners. If you're going to like actually talk to beginners and you're trying to educate them, mention the fucking important shit, like, I don't know, like that tendons hold your fucking joints together, hold your body together, not the fucking just the muscles and ligaments, you dumbass motherfucker.
The third type of force is called shear. All right, shear is when we have two joints move around each other.
In my opinion, of course, this dumbass motherfucker looked that shit up right before he hit record. I really believe like he had to brush up on that shit, because he certainly doesn't understand it. Because I mean, you can be like, and shear, it's just when just already he's looking like a fucking novice to me. This dumbass motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck if people get pissed about this, because this dumbass motherfucker looks like a fucking novice. He looks like a fucking noob to me.
Now, shear is a term that people hear and they get freaked out about. Shear is natural. It happens in every single shoulder joint, every single joint in your body.
Well, at least he fucking corrected himself. You know, the thing is, he's actually a little correct here. Shear does happen all throughout the body. The thing is, the degree of shear is where it's a fucking problem. Like saying, like, well, don't worry about it at all. Shear is the type of force that will fuck your joints the fuck up. That's where you get torn ligaments. That's where you get torn fucking tendons. That's what will fuck you up in a big fucking way.
Shoulders, your hips, your knees, your ankles. All right, it's a natural thing. All right, so when you hear people talk about, oh, don't do the leg extension, it creates shear in your knees. Every single shoulder exercise creates more shear in your shoulders than the leg extension creates shear in your knees.
Something in the chapter that involved the differences in the kinds of joints. I'm thinking it had some really good pictures that Vinnie found very fucking arousing, and those pages must be really fucking stuck together. Because the thing is, the shoulder joint and the fucking knee joint are not the same type of fucking joint, you idiot. One is a fucking hinge joint. Guess which one it is, Vinnie? I'll give you a hint. It's the fucking knee, you dumbass motherfucker. And the thing is, yeah, I mean, people say watch out for the shear because they say watch out for the degree of shear. You saying don't worry about shear is just fucking stupid.
So if you're afraid of shear from leg extension, that even goes for leg curls too, then stop doing all shoulder exercises today, because there's far more risk with those ones than with the stuff down here.
See, the logic chain is just fucking broken there. It just is. They're two fucking completely different joints that have two fucking completely different actions. It's fucking moronic. That is literally like saying, since you can ride this Harley Davidson on the street, go ahead and ride it on the fucking trails. You'll be perfectly fucking fine. While you may be able to fucking do it without killing yourself, chances are there's gonna be a fucking problem deep in the fucking woods.
All right, so that's the first thing we want to learn about the leg extension.
Did this ass dumb motherfucker just have to look at the machine he was next to remind him what he was doing a fucking video on? For real, like, I mean, this dude and Tyrone would have fabulous conversation.
There's nothing wrong with the leg extension because it's a natural joint motion, all right?
All right, no, it's actually fucking not. The motion of extending your lower leg using your quadricep muscles is completely fucking natural. The motion of extending your fucking leg with weight bared on the very end of your fucking shin is not a natural movement. It does not occur naturally. It does not occur when you're walking. It does not occur when you're running. It is not a natural movement. It's simply fucking not.
Now let's look at this exercise in context to goals. All right, let's talk about building muscle.
This is maybe where this dude should have a guest speaker come in, because he certainly doesn't look like he knows anything about building muscle to me.
We're gonna compare two exercises, leg extension and squats. You saw this coming, right?
Yeah, I did see this coming, you dumbass motherfucker. I certainly believe you are trying to win that idiot race. I believe you are way ahead of the pack already. I believe that the only person catching you is like Tyrone, maybe a few others, and I believe you're about to take the fuck off. Because here's the fucking problem. With people like Tyrone, people like that, I believe that their knowledge base is just not there. And in no way does he actually try to profess or use technical terms or anything like that to fucking, confuse people into thinking he's some sort of fucking expert. He's just a good motherfucker. But with you, you're actually trying to fucking pronounce yourself as a fucking expert. That's the fucking problem. That makes you the big idiot. That makes you the king of idiot. That makes you the idiot of Elm Street.
So barbell squats, we've got load on our back. But when we're standing there with the load on our back, is it hard? Is there any challenge to the stuff at the front of our legs, the quads?
Yeah, speaking of somebody that does a lot of squats, I can tell you this. In my opinion, of course, it doesn't look like he does them, because when I even describe a squat to somebody, I don't do this. I actually say, when you're going to squat, you squat. I put my hands in the right fucking position, because nobody should ever squat with their fucking hands like this. First of all, if you can, your shoulders are strong-ass motherfucker, because you can hold the fucking weight out, because that's just how that fucking is. Secondly, here's the fucking reality, dude, and he would have learned this again if he would have just jacked off to his fucking biomechanics book. When you unrack the bar, and you're just standing there with the bar on your back, I don't care if it's the fucking bar or I don't care if it's 550 fucking pounds. You should never have your knees completely fucking straight. You should never have your legs completely fucking straight. There should always be a little tension on your entire body. There should always be a little tension on your quads, on your back, on your posterior chain, your butt, your glutes, your hams, everything. There should always be some tension because your knees should never be fully straight because it's horrible for your fucking knee joint.
You got load on your back. Is this hard? No, you could probably stand here for quite a while.
Maybe with the baby weight you use, but if you put daddy weight on that bar, it gets heavy real fucking quick.
It becomes hard when we start creating what's called torque. We start moving our hips backwards. We start flexing our knees.
Your shoulders start coming forward, bull fucking shit. First of all, dude, lift your fucking head up a little bit, fucking get your fucking spine in an actually fucking safe position instead of fucking leaning forward like that. You're about to blow out your lower fucking back.
All right, the more your hips go back, the more your knees start to fold up. That's when the weight becomes heavy.
Actually, the weight is always heavy. It always weighs the same. 200 pounds is always 200 fucking pounds, you dumbass motherfucker. But as your hips go back, then your knees fold up. It's not that. Your hips should only go back so far. Explain shit so people don't fucking hurt themselves, you dumbass motherfucker. I hope anybody that actually watched his video came over here to watch this video to be pissed at me and leave fucking mean, nasty comments, which interactions, YouTube loves that, thank you very much. But I really fucking hope that people actually saw his video, then they look it up and they see my video, and they come over here so I can tell them, don't fucking listen to that shit. If you actually fucking keep shooting your hips back, you're gonna fucking fold over, your nipples are gonna touch your fucking knees, and your lower back's just gonna fucking explode.
So when's a squat hard? It's hard a little bit in the middle. So a lot of you guys could, do 3-4 plates, and if I told you to go down a quarter, you could probably hang out there.
A lot of you guys do 3 or 4 plates. Yeah, those dudes those dudes are gone. They switched this off after the first fucking couple minutes. When they saw your narrow ass start talking about how you're gonna fucking explain how the squat doesn't fucking work. Yeah, the squat doesn't work for you because you look like you don't fucking squat. I mean, I don't know if the local gym on Elm Street didn't have enough plates. Maybe they only had like 2 plates and that's all you could fucking use because it can't be that busy of a gym. It can't be fucking, everybody fucking dies there because they can't even fucking sleep. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why you haven't grown, because you can't fucking sleep.
Now when we go down to halfway, and I say create an isometric contraction here, you're like, oh, this is a little harder. When does it become maximally hard?
Maximally hard. What the fuck, dude? Why don't you just say hardest? I mean, I can't stand when people do that. Like, he is trying so fucking hard to make himself sound like a fucking expert.
In the bottom position. All right, now if the weight's the heaviest in the bottom position and that's when your muscles are the weakest, are you gonna get a strong contraction from your quads? Probably not.
The weight weighs the same all the fucking time. All the fucking time. It's physics, bitch. Look it up. But besides that, no, when you're at the very bottom of a squat, your posterior chain is what lifts you off, dumbass. Which he has not mentioned one time. I don't even think he mentions it in his whole fucking video.
It's called the principle of inappropriately increasing resistance.
The principle of inappropriately increasing resistance. I'm going to give everybody here just a couple seconds. Pull out your phone if you're watching this on your computer, or open up another tab and look up and Google the principle of inappropriately increasing resistance. Go ahead and do it. Couldn't fucking find it. You know why? Because it doesn't fucking exist. This motherfucker just made that shit the fuck up because that's what he has to fucking do in order to sound fucking smart. The principle of increasingly, what the fuck ever, dude?
So how can you create a forceful contraction in your quads when your muscles are weakest and the weight's the heaviest?
Oh, fuck, my eyes twitching.
So you're in the bottom position, the load's the heaviest. Are you hanging out down here? No, you're getting out of that position as fast as possible.
A, even though I can't see your legs, that is definitely not the fucking bottom position because you weren't low enough. B, I do pause squats all the fucking time, dude. I mean, anybody can check my Instagram. That's Every Damn Day Fitness on Instagram, by the way. And there's video of me doing pause squats all the way up to 505 with my old ass. So yeah, actually people do hang out down there a little bit, motherfucker. It's called resistance training. You might want to fucking look that shit up sometime too, unless the pictures are gonna, give you urges and shit like that.
Now let's look at the leg extension. I'm gonna sit right over here. So what's cool about the leg extension machine?
Certainly not the motherfucker sitting on it.
So if we want to build bigger legs, we want to eliminate ways to make it easier. With a leg extension, one of the cool things we can do is we can create an isometric contraction at every point of the range of motion.
If you want to build your legs, you need to worry about more than just the fucking front of them, you dumbass motherfucker. There is the back of your legs, the side of your legs, the inside, the outside of your fucking legs, you dumbass motherfuckers. Your adductors, your abductors, your fucking hamstrings, all that fucking shit. Those are your fucking legs, dude.
I can create a lot of tension on my quads just with this partial range of movement. A lot more tension than I could create with a partial range of movement on a barbell squat.
That's partly because partial range of motion squats end up on Elgin Intensity's channel, and it's also because you're incorporating other muscles in a squat to avoid muscle imbalances like you're about to profess that everybody should fucking have.
So what's gonna produce more muscle? Something that's easier or something that's harder?
The leg extension is now harder than a squat. Unfucking believable. You know what? I have no problem with people trying to sell their intellectual property. I just ask for it to actually be intellectual, you know? And this motherfucker shit is just not like you are now fucking equating, you're now stating that the simple isometric contraction of a hinge joint, the knee, by use of the quads, is actually harder than the squat.
If your goal is to build muscle, we need to make it hard. If we take this up to 90 degrees and I say hold this for 10 seconds, is this hard?
Seeing as how the peg is set like on the fucking 20 right now, I would hope the fuck that's not hard for you, dude.
This is very hard. You can even see in a demo here, I'm starting to kind of shake a little bit. My muscles are working. So one of the big benefits of the leg extension is that we can isolate this muscle and we can create massive amount of fatigue without borrowing other muscles.
Okay, two things. One, your legs were just shaking with 20 pounds on the fucking machine. 20 fucking, what the fuck, dude? Turn in your fucking man card, bitch. But secondly, you're incorporating those other things. Yeah, that's called, working your muscles together so you don't have muscle imbalances, you dumb bitch. And if you want it to be harder, add more fucking weight, dude.
So stop saying barbell squats are better than leg extensions. While barbell squats are certainly a very valuable exercise, they will not create as much fatigue in your quads as a leg extension will.
They absolutely can. Anybody that's done German volume training can fucking attest to it. I mean, he wouldn't know that because he doesn't look like he's done anything much under a fucking squat bar. But certainly, anybody that's done German volume training or anything like that can tell you that you certainly can get a lot of fucking tension on your quads and your hamstrings and your ass and your posterior chain and your fucking calves and every fucking thing. Your adductors, every fucking thing. All the things that build your fucking legs, which is the fucking point. I mean, unless you want to just build your fucking quads and, actually fall down a lot because that'll build such a fucking problem with your gait and shit like that. But anyway, this motherfucker is just a fucking idiot. That's my opinion, of course. And again, YouTube, please, I'm not trying to bully this motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. But for fucking real, he literally is talking out of his fucking ass. I mean, and he has I'm sorry, but I have not watched any I've watched 2 or 3 of his videos. That's it. And so if he used to be great and was there a fucking accident or something like that? Like, did he, was there an incident in some way that robbed this man? Did he watch too many Tyrone videos?
And you can feel it for yourself. When was the last time your legs quivered at the end of a heavy squat workout versus a really heavy leg extension workout?
Monday, yeah. Today is Friday, and Monday my legs, I could barely walk out of the motherfucking gym. For real. From just fucking squats, by the way. It was just fucking squat day. So Monday. Monday was it. My legs were fucking quivering, stairs, even fucking 2 stairs were just fucking, it was horrible. Because, you see, that's what people do when they really fucking work out hard, dude. That's what builds muscle. You might want to look that shit up, unless, the fucking, the pictures are going to tempt you too much to, Anyway.
Now, I do want to talk about one problem with the leg extension, and it's how you get to the end range. The problem with leg extension is when people use terminal velocity into the end ranges.
There is no such fucking thing as terminal velocity when it comes to a fucking leg extension or any fucking exercise. Oh my God.
Last thing, there are a few other considerations with the leg extension. It's never the exercise itself. This is a hinge joint.
I'm shocked he fucking knew that.
The big mistake is when we don't keep these joints in alignment. The humerus and the upper leg and the lower leg. Let's just use simple terms. Upper leg, lower leg.
Yeah, motherfucker, you should use really simple terms because that's your fucking femur, not your fucking humerus. Your humerus is in your fucking arm. Unbelievable. Like, I mean, again, He edited the fuck out of this, added all the fucking words and everything like that, which means he must have watched it fucking half a dozen times at least, and he doesn't fucking pick up on that simple fucking error. It's the fucking femur, dude. That's fucking unreal. That's fucking unbelievable that he would leave that in there, yet alone that he fucking said it in the goddamn first place. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know where the fuck these people are coming from. I truly fucking don't. I mean, apparently he's been around for a while. Never heard of him. Just to be honest. Never heard of him until the other fucking day. Never fucking heard of him. But for real, this dude is free fucking comedy. He's obviously trying to make it seem like he knows better than somebody else or a group of other fucking people. And all he's doing is make himself look like a fucking idiot. A fucking idiot. And I fucking love it. My name's Alan Roberts. This is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like and subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram at Every Damn Day Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter at Every Damn Day Fit. I'm also on Facebook at Every Damn Day Fitness. On the internet at everydamndayfitness.com. Coming soon, my roast-only channel, Every Damn Day. God damn.